so
cut
cool!
So yesterday I dyed my hair. It's supposed to be silvery blue, but after 2 days the color should show up.
Whoa!
Whoa! This month I'm gonna have purple in my hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, now I want to get something in my hair.
Our first impressions. So let's first start out like when we met each other, which
Okay.
I don't remember.
I
met you like 8th grade,
met you both in 6th
and I met you 6th grade. I knew Carissa existed, but I didn't actually interact with you until 8th grade, and didn't actually know you until like last year.
And I just knew you from
What?
Shanti, I think.
Really?
From freshman year. I don't think I knew you
No,
in 8th
yeah,
grade.
because no, my first memory of you is from 8th grade.
Oh.
With Gabby and them, and then Shanti and I knew you. So we were like, let's try and get Carissa into the group too.
I remember I met
Really?
Joyce before through Kate in like the beginning of
Oh,
6th
yeah.
grade,
Kate.
but like she was friends with Joyce and she was friends with me, so then when we all have lunch together, Joyce was there.
I just remember I met Kate in PE. Then I
Oh, Kate! Oh, okay, I remember.
Me and Joyce didn't actually know each other until outdoor school
Yeah,
in
no!
6th grade.
In outdoor school, we use like nature names. So
Yeah.
I was Dolphin and Clarissa was Lavender.
My
And
name was
then-
actually Ivy before, and then I think I had this thing with there can only be one because there was someone else named Ivy in my class, and so I changed mine so I wouldn't be the second Ivy.
We weren't in the same cabin.
Oh yeah, or classes, but we were in the same like
Classes,
group.
the-
I didn't actually know Joyce through like any other thing. 6th grade, right? We were both short. We had to go on the hike. We had
The
to cross
rivers?
the rivers.
They were like up to here.
No, it wasn't
And
up to there. It
then-
was
No,
like
it
up
was
to our.
It
It
felt
was
like
like,
it was up
okay,
to
it
here.
did feel like it was up to here, but it was like actually.
No, yeah, it was
up
like
to our
actually.
It's like up to here.
It was like that in some places,
Yeah.
but then there were some parts
yeah,
where it was
yeah,
really
agreed.
high.
Really?
And that's
Yeah,
the whole
and that's-
reason
that's
we
the re-
bonded.
At the highest point in the river, everyone else was like, "Oh, this isn't that bad. It's going a little bit above my knees. That's kind of uncomfortable." And then me and Joyce were like, "If we fall, we're dead." and then we had to get the high school helper guy to like, carry our bags for us because
Oh,
otherwise we'd
yeah.
have to put them like on our heads so they wouldn't get wet.
I just thought Clarissa was really cool and nice, so I was like, wow, I want to be friends with Lavender. And then I'd see her around school and I'd want to talk to her. I'd like to know her real name. I would wave and I'd want to be like, hi Lavender, but then I was like, oh crap, that's wrong.
I know I didn't like think your name was Dolphin because that's such like a weird name.
In 8th grade, we had the same exact
Yeah.
schedule. After school, we'd both go to the journalism thing. I remember we'd get into a lot of weird small fights all the time. For Carissa, my very first memory of Carissa was in Redwood, in that part that goes uphill,
Yeah.
that's to the left of the office building. I was standing right there. I was with Clarissa and you two talked about
What
something.
grade was this?
I remember
I don't
I
think
was
you
like,
knew.
oh, I've seen her around. So then I was like, hey, and then I forgot your name.
My name?
Yeah, and then you
How
were
did
like,
you know my name?
I didn't. You were like, hi! And then we walked away. And I was like, oh, she's so nice. I want to know her.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Or maybe I thought your name was
No.
Clarissa.
Maybe you were like, "Who's that one?" And then the person said, "Oh, that's Carissa." And then you thought she was talking about Clarissa. So you're just like, "Wow, one of them is Clarissa." When I met Joyce, I was talking with someone, and then like your name came up, and then the person said, "Oh, she's really nice." And I'm like, "Yeah, she is." And then later on, I just thought, "Oh, she's really nice."
You guys got to know each other like better in 9th grade, I think.
Yeah,
Because you
definitely.
guys had classes together. So what did you
Okay.
think of each other in 9th grade?
I just
I
thought you
don't
were nice and
remember.
like fun, you know?
Really? Oh.
I remember you were into anime. And I also remember Clarissa was into anime. That's when I started thinking like,
Oh.
maybe
wait.
I should give this thing a try.
Yeah. I remember
I
you
just
from
knew
swimming.
of-
In middle school, we swam together. That's how I knew you more. You know, I had met you before that because in middle school, I knew you, but I didn't know you just like one-on-one. I just knew you through Kristen and
Yeah, me
Catherine and them.
too.
And so, like, when I'd go to their birthday parties, you'd be there. And I remember the first time, like, I heard about you, I was like, oh my gosh, there's another Asian, and her name is Carissa. And that's almost like me because I'm Asian, but my name's Clarissa. And then I didn't know too much about you, but I was like, there can only be one.
The first memory of a thought that I had of you was at swimming, and I think that was like when I first talked to you a little more, and I just thought
I'm excited.
she's Asian.
Oh my god. What are you doing in this white people community?
I think I was like, I have to know her more. She's like the only other Asian here. We were just talking to each other about the past. And since we were both Asian, we'd be like, oh, did you used to have this snack when you were little? And be like, yeah, or something like that. And then after a while, we started talking about like anime somehow. We'd start talking about shows and then we'd like share our lists or whatever, you know, the usual weeb thing.
I remember we'd go in the journalism room and watch stuff.
Not last year.
No,
Like
it's
sophomore
sophomore
year.
year.
I was more into anime sophomore year.
Yeah, because we had our little square circle.
No, it was because I liked a
Square
boy and he was really into
Oh.
anime, so then I got really
Wait,
into
square
anime.
circle?
And then
Wait,
it
what's
just,
a
it just
square
never
circle?
got
Because
Oh!
no, okay, this is the real reason. The other reason is not true. What year was it?
Sophomore year.
We had first period together, which was chem.
There were 2 people per table, per like, they were like kind of like lab tables. So it was like right against the wall, next to the door, in the very back, and it was just Carissa, Valeria, and then in front of them was me, the boy. And it was a square.
Yeah, circle, square circle. Valeria got into anime. That's how.
Yeah,
And K-pop.
Sorry.
Sophomore year in English, we had a project on people having their first impressions of us, and everyone said I was just quiet, and that was the only thing.
Yeah.
And then Valeria was the only person who said, "Oh, I thought you were like really, like talkative and exciting." People you don't like, they keep talking to you. People you don't like, they don't talk to you. People I don't really like that many people. Everyone's just neutral. And then there's one guy who I really did not like in 8th grade. He was just super annoying, but then
Wait,
he's
which
like
guy?
neutral now.
I hope you still have the same opinions of these 2 people, or if it's like, if it's different, I hope it's different for like good reasons.
Dear future self, I'm gonna read you my to-do list. Today I have to write a journalism story, do stats homework. We have to get a pastoral poem in poetry form.
What about that?
I have to do that. I have to do the psych extra credit. Later on I have to do the psych pack. In the future, I have to do a commission. But the stuff I said at the beginning of the list, that's important, so don't work on the commission until you finish the stuff.
Future you, I want you to know that not everything in life is about happiness, and you should go around still living with the sad parts and the happy parts, because the ups and downs are the best.
On roller coasters, I hate the ups because I'm like, why am I on here? Why did I decide to do this? Oh no, I don't want to die, get me off. But then once it starts going down, I'm like, yes, this is good. So I don't think roller coasters are accurate descriptions of life, because the downs are more fun on roller coasters. We didn't watch Orange.
We have to watch. Okay, bye. We have to watch Orange.
Yeah.